Hey guys, how are you? I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I'd like to share with you today some books that I've read so that when you're looking for your next personal development book to read, you have some ideas. And I'm going to share with you 3 books today that I think have been super impactful to me and will be super impactful to you. The first one is Battlefield of the Mind by Joyce Myers. Joyce Myers is a public speaker and she's a presenter and she is a writer. And she's written many, many books about the power of God and the way that He influences and directs our lives. And in this particular book, she talks about the ways in which we get in our own way when it comes to our goals and our dreams and our relationship with God. And she speaks to the Bible, she speaks from personal experience, she shares a lot of tips and insights as to how we can begin to shift our mindset from one that really serves us to one that really, really serves us in ways so that we're living our best and most enjoyable and fruitful lives. So Battlefield of the Mind, highly recommend it. I really enjoyed it, and I definitely circled and highlighted some things in here that I'm going to look back to when necessary. The second book I'd like to recommend is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. This is a really, really wonderful book if you are in business and want to learn how to develop new and wonderful relationships in business. This is a great book for people who want to understand how to better cultivate personal and business relationships and just your relationship with yourself even to a certain extent. Mr. Carnegie talks a lot about how interacting with people from a heartfelt perspective really influences the way that they see you, the way they engage with you, and then as a result, if at least in business you want to work with them on a project or engage with them in a business transaction, you can succeed in doing that just by the way that you treat people, the way you show up yourself, and the way that you respect them. So here is a really good book on how to redefine the way that you interact with people and the ways in which that will influence your life. And I have to say I took a lot of notes in this book too, and I reference this a lot when I lose sight of how to interact with people and how to interact, and present with myself. And the third book is a really fun book. I'm sure many of you will recognize it. It's called Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. This is a kid's book. However, if you read it from an adult perspective, it actually has a lot of insight and it's fun. This book is really meaningful to me because I read it from an adult perspective during a seminar that I participated in and then later coached. It was a 90-day coaching opportunity and participation event that I did 2 times, one as a participant, one as a coach. And I have to say that, there's a lot of insight in here and it's presented in a really funny and creative way. So next time you read this book to your kids or you have the opportunity to peek at it when your kid's asleep, I encourage you to do so. There's a lot of things you can take away in regards to, how you think, how you act, and what your dreams and goals are and what you're doing in regards to getting to those goals and dreams. Really cool book. So 3 takeaways: Battlefield of the Mind by Joyce Meyer, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, and Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. Highly recommend these books. If you read them and have takeaways, I'd love to hear them. Bye!